Be a bad day, though I am not great. Even though he left me undelivered the night of our date. My buddy is single and he is not doing well. But we'll all feel better at the ringing of our church bell. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14 times, he will forgive you for all your simping crimes. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. We're the down bad patrollees. It doesn't have to be a bad day if they turn you down. If you shoot your shot, Father, and we will be so proud. Just no incels, incest, weird shit with your pets, killing spiders, starting fires, sounding 50 at recess. No begging in the chat, no fedora hats, don't let your day walk all over you like you are a doormat. No co-leaders, we are great secret keepers. Father will do his best to stop you from being a people pleaser. Come in and have a good time, call him up and get in line. After Father, we all pine communion, but without the wine, we promise it will be just fine, cause he is the divine. This is your sign to join the Down Bad Hotline. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14 times, he will forgive you for all your simping crimes. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. We're the down bad patrollees. Our Father who art in Chicago, bestie be thy name. It doesn't have to be a bad day, though I am not great. Even though he left me undelivered the night of our date. My buddy is single and he is not doing well. But we'll all feel better at the ringing of our church bell. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14.
Just kidding. I'm not invisible. Hello, guys. How we doing? The hype train already started. What the fuck? What are you guys doing? Mecky P with the regular sub. Thank you. Big Poppy with the regular sub. Thank you. Ben subscribe for 1 month. What the hell are you guys doing? Thank you. Okay. Welcome. Let me get some music going. While we wait for everyone to settle down. I'm laying a fat turd right now. Thank you, Connor. I hope you're not my roommate. Seems like something my roommate would say. Drew with the sub. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hey, how are you? I'm good. Hello, Father. Father Tug, what's your opinion on Sigmund Freud? Apparently all this stuff is bullshit. So I've heard. A lot of his stuff is not real. Aggressive Raccoons, how you doing? We must praise Father. Take it easy. Hello, Father. Hi, JJ. Father, how are you? I'm actually not feeling too hot. I don't know why. I think I ate something funky. Forgot there was a stream today. It's every month, Wednesday and Friday at 5 p.m. I want your dad to call through with more booger stories. I think he only has one. I'm sure he'll call again at one point. How you been, Father? I've been good. My favorite number is 9. Good for you. Hey, how you doing? Father, I'm wearing contacts for the first time today. Congratulations. Hi there. How you doing? Hello. How you doing? Are you sick? Kinda. Am I handsome? I don't know you. Did you drink enough water? I'm working on it. Mura C with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. What up, Father? I'm doing good. Hey, Father, where can I get the merch? DownBadPatrol.com. You only have a month to buy it. Nail and Crid with the 5 subs. We haven't even started yet, people. Thank you. Father, what song should I learn on the guitar? Dead exclamation point by My Chemical Romance. Hello, Father. How you doing? Father, what's your favorite merch? I really like the one that has like the Down Bad Hotline logo. I think that looks sick as shit. Wondering why you stopped using the hotline. I don't know. I think it's easier this way. I got a lot more international callers this way, and I think it's more fair. Heyo, Dad. Only 1 month. Why? Because the merch company, they don't think we're worth it. At the end of the day, they wanted us to make $50,000 a month in merch sales, which is a different level. What is the square root of 0? I think it's just 0, right? I think I have a COVID again for the 3rd time. R.I.P. Good luck with your coffee cake. Father, I would commit a huge amount of crimes for you. Don't do that. Father, thank you for having a giveaway so I can have this sick Down Bad Patrol hoodie. Don't worry about it. We'll get it to you. Taking a fat dab to start the festivities. Okay, Down Bad merch. There's the link. Fucking click on it if you're interested. Can someone send me strength? There's some strength. Father, thank you for having a giveaway so I already fucking responded to you. Don't repeat. All right. Let's get started. Let me log into Discord because I have to log out because you guys harass me. But let's start off strong. Let me turn off the music real quick, and we will begin as I join the confession booth. And first person I'm gonna let in. God damn it! I have a little sticky note in the way of the thing I'm trying to see. No, not introverts only. Why are there people in the introverts only chat? Okay, Elmer's Glue. Hello, Elmer. Effing Henry, thank you for the Prime sub. Much appreciated.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh crap, I actually got through. That's crazy. Um, so this happened, I guess. I started dating this girl like May, May,
Mhm.
and like the first month, like it was kind of like a honeymoon stage where I was like it was like where like everything was going well. Then we kind of got had like a fight. It wasn't really a fight. It was just like I kind of ignored her because she like kind of like spread a video that wasn't like allowed to get spread, and her friends were like, "You should break up with him. I don't see what you see in him." Stuff like that, like just stupid stuff, just in general. And after a certain point, like she started talking to like more guy friends, and like it kind of got uncomfortable.
Mhm.
And when I would like call her out on that stuff like that, it would be like, "I'm gonna do what I want" type, and I was like, "That's crazy." And then at some point I was like, I talked to her friend saying like, she keeps on talking to these guy friends and break up with her. She keeps on doing it, and they told me that she was allowed to do it. And I was like, wow, yeah. And then we later broke up in July.
Yeah, that seemed like pretty toxic from the get-go there. Did
And the
anything
funny-
happen with these guy friends?
Huh?
Did anything end up happening with these guy friends? Did you date any of them?
It's been pretty early, so I would say no.
All right. Well, I don't think it's a bad thing. How many? Like, what was the situation with the guy friends? You were just talking to other. Were they friends before you met her?
They were friends before they met him, but like they liked them.
They like them? What?
Yeah, they liked the ex.
Like, you know that
Yeah, she literally showed me like screenshots and stuff like that.
of them being horny?
And
Of them being horny to her?
no, just saying like this guy posted like a TikTok to his Instagram page saying like when she's happy with another guy, and then she asked like who, and it was like it was you. And then literally a guy flirting with her, literally when I was literally right next to her, and she would be flirting back.
Okay. All right. Okay. So that's an issue. I mean, a lot of the times, I think guy friends are. One second. Guy friends can be fine, but in these situations, obviously there was some bullshit going on. So, you know, it's kind of reading the room. I think in the future, I don't think guy friends are always a bad thing. Kind of just means they're a well-developed, rounded
Yeah.
person who can be friends with the opposite sex. But it's not a good thing, you know, if she's allowing, like, I have a girlfriend. If a girl flirts with me in the DMs, I shut that shit down. You know what I mean? I don't get an ego boost. I don't want the attention. I have the attention from the one person I need. But if, you know,
Yeah.
I have a lot of female friends who I'm like buddy with. We've never done anything. There's no attraction there, but we're good pals. But there's a difference. And if
Yeah, it's just platonic.
Like, that's what I'm saying. And if you saw like the facts you laid out after the fact, I was gonna call you a fucking idiot for being mad about this, but if there's shit that like obviously was an issue, then that's an issue. Yeah, I don't blame you for it. But where you're at now, how old are you?
I'm 15.
What, 15?
Yeah, I'm 15.
Damn, dog, you sound old. Well, in terms of where you're at now, you gotta sniff out red flags, right? I'm sure you're just happy to have a girlfriend at 15, but people are gonna
Oh
be.
no, we broke up.
I know, but I'm saying like at the time you were just happy to have her, and then like the red flags are
Yeah,
coming through, you're probably ignoring a good amount of them for a little bit, and then it kind of weighed down on you. But you'll get better at reading these red flags over time, and you'll also have a better sense of what a good person is before you start dating them. A girl's a
oh
girl at
yeah, I
your
can.
age, I get that, but you get
Yeah,
pickier for better reasons. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm definitely picky. She was like she checked off like half the list, and then the other half was just like not really red flags. They're just like physical things, I guess.
Yeah, which don't matter that much. Love,
Yeah, exactly.
love, and love. But regardless, take what you know now. It's kind of see where these things are showing up at the beginning lightly. Apply that to the next person, and then you can kind of like not waste time. That's the main thing you want to be doing in dating. If you really want to get locked down and have a good girlfriend, you don't want to waste time. So
Yeah,
apply it to
I
the
felt like
future.
I was wasting my time.
Exactly. You don't want to do that. So bless your heart, son. I believe in you.
Thank you, Father.
Have a good one. Someone keeps calling me that I don't know. Today at 4:06, this kid wrote, "Big Tug, got one of your hoodies, bitch." All right, and then you called me. I'm doing a stream right now, pimp. Thank you for buying a hoodie, though. Anyan. Anyan?
Hello?
Hello. 1 second. Let me give you some shout-outs because I got some more subs. That one gamer bot, thank you for the Prime sub, as well as effing Henry with the Prime sub. Thank you. I think I already said that. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, I have two updates in the story, if I have time for the story.
Okay, go ahead.
So, you remember the guy I talked about last time, the one that was flirting with me?
Kinda.
Yeah, he has a girlfriend, and it's my ex-best friend, and he was like winking at me and shit.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so there's a good update. I started school yesterday, and he hasn't like looked at me at all
Good.
these 2 days. And I know why, but it's not PG-13, so I'm not gonna tell why.
Okay. We'll just use our imaginations on that, I guess.
Do that.
And what's the
And
second part?
yeah, that's the first update. And the second one is I told do you remember the crush I talked about?
Roughly.
Okay, I sent him that I'm sorry if I'm asking to hang out too much. I just really like hanging out with him, and he said just ask as much as you want, and I take that as a green light.
Yeah, definitely. But will he not hang out with you still?
Yeah, he won't. We were out we were out today because I wasn't hanging with him, but I asked where he was and he didn't answer, so that
Well,
sucked.
listen, there's nothing wrong with chasing, but like I said to the last kid, if you feel like you're wasting your time and you feel like he's never going to give you the time of day, especially guys are pretty simple to maneuver a lot of times, especially at your age. So if he's giving you, not giving you the time of day, if you just, ignore him for like a week and see what happens. You can go back to doing what you're doing originally, but like he's getting this attention from you, which is fun, and he's kind of ignoring it, and I don't know what his game plan is. But if you stop giving it to him, you're taking away a need. That you've subverted it. You've created a demand. So if you ignore him for a week, just see what happens. See if he starts hitting you up first. See if he's more welcome to respond once you hit him up again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, after he said that, I did sort of not talk to him that much, and instantly after like 3 days, he started making conversations with
Yes,
me.
that's what I'm telling you. Everyone wants to be chased. So, if 3 days is good, a week is a good way. I think that's a good amount of time because then you'll be able to reset your nerves and he'll reset his mind about you and you get a good jump start on something moving. So that's my advice to you.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay, Onion. Wish you the best. Where are you from again? I keep forgetting.
Norway.
Norway, right. Okay, the Norwegians.
Do
Okay.
I have time for a story? Or
Oh, do you have another one?
yeah.
All right, what's the last one?
It's a new one though.
Okay.
It was my first kiss.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's a year ago. It's sort of a long time, and it was with a 17-year-old boy when I was 14. And now he's 18, so it's illegal. But he keeps hitting on me, and I've friend zoned him multiple times, but he doesn't stop.
Yeah, I don't think friend zoning is the right word. I think being lawful. I don't know why. Okay, that was a lot to dump on me. Why are you kissing a 17-year-old kid?
We were friends for a long time. It's so few people where I live, so you just have to accept who you're friends with. And he is a really nice person, so we were at a training camp, and it just happened.
Okay, I get that. But
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if you're 17, 18, you should kind of fucking, focus on your own. I don't know. Seems a little manipulative. But regardless, if he's pushing a lot, I always suggest this. If you can't stop it, I would get a man involved. Like, I don't know, brother, family, friend, whatever you got to do. But if you feel uncomfortable and he's very pushy, get someone who could kick his ass to kind of say something. You know what I mean? I don't know what the laws are like over there, but just be safe is what I'm saying. Because people like this, they start to really show their cards if they don't get what they want.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a long time, and it didn't make me uncomfortable before because I didn't think about it that like that. But I've been thinking about it a bit, and it's definitely weird.
Yes, that's how they get you. Because they get you when you don't know, and now you do know, and it's weird. So where you're at right now, be smart. Of course, you're already denying it, but either full out block him or get someone else involved if he gets really aggressive. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
I want you to be safe, Onion. All right?
All right.
Bless your heart.
Thank you. Bless your heart.
Have a good one.
Bye bye.
Sweet girl. All right. A player.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh wow, this is my first time on up here.
Usually it is. What can I do for you?
Okay. So I have a story and I also need some advice.
Got it. Usually how it goes. What can I do for you?
Okay. So, about a few months ago, I went to Canada to see some relatives on my biological father's side that I never knew about. And so I had a partner at the time. And right before the trip, I went to a guy's house with some friends that I barely knew, and so they hit it off, and it was like they clicked really, really well for just meeting each other. Sorry, am I going too fast?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Okay, and so I'll just call the guy Chris.
Okay.
So my partner and Chris hit it off really well, and that was the end of it. I should mention that me and her were on a pretty rocky part of the relationship, and so we weren't really talking that much.
Mm-hmm.
But we were still together, and so the trip's going well. Nothing's really happening, and then at the end of the trip, I get a text from one of my friends. I'll just call him like Max. And so Max texts me and he's like, "Yo, I've got some news. Your partner and Chris have been hanging out every day since you've been gone." And that was kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
And so Max and Chris are friends, and Max has told me that Chris has been ghosting every one of his friends since I left, and they've been together. And every time they ask to hang out, Chris is always asking if my partner can come with, and they always like agree because whatever. And so one day Max, Chris, and another friend are at Chipotle, and Max is like, "Do you know that a player? Does a player okay with this?" And he's directing this towards Chris, and so my partner chimes in instead and says, "He's in Canada. It's fine." Which I'm like, "Whoa, sounds pretty weird." Anyways, Max called, no, a third friend, I'll call him like Ben. Ben calls Chris. Sorry, is the story making sense so far?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Ben calls Chris, and Max the background like silently recording. So Chris doesn't know Max is there, and he's pestering him about like if Chris likes my partner, and he keeps trying to get an answer, and he's deflecting it until finally he says, "So what if I do?" Yeah, I do. And then he asks if my partner likes him, and he also says yeah. And so after a bit, Max comes back to me and tells that he saw my partner and Chris eating ice cream together and holding hands. And so at that point, I just know it.
Yeah.
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 So I planned to go back. Once I got back to where I live, I was going to confront her. But then the next day, she calls me and basically just says that, yes, it's all true. And she's been lying about her feelings for 3 months.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
definition down bad, my guy.
Yeah. I mean, it was a 1.5-year relationship. I was honestly looking for a way out, but
Still.
I'm a little bit of a bitch, so.
Well, listen, breakups. First of all, I have a crazy echo in your headphones.
Oh, yeah, let me turn that down.
La, 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 la. I can still hear it.
Better?
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So. Oh, God damn it! It's still there. Now it's not. Okay. I'll keep it at this volume. So, where you're at in terms of breaking up with someone, that's like the worst thing you can do. It sucks, and I would avoid it at every opportunity. And I've had friends who have girlfriends that they hate, and they say, "God, I wish I could just catch her cheating on me so I could get out easier." I don't think that's the case you were in, but in terms of, she's absolutely in the wrong. She was being a pussy too. If that's how she has to get out of the relationship, that's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, you never cheat.
Yeah.
Never cheat. There's no reason to cheat. Never one reason to cheat. So you were wronged, and that's tough, but how old are you?
I'm 17.
Okay, this is when this shit happens, really, because people are emotionally immature, and relationships are kind of fucking up in the air to begin with. It's all weird. You date people in proximity, not because you are enamored, but it's not the fact of you chased around the world for this person. They were just kind of near you, and you both worked out. So the one thing I want you to leave this... sorry, I got speech jammer. The one thing I want you to leave this with is to think that I need you to not to be gun shy the next time you get into something. Because I've been here. I know a lot of guys where you're at, and it ruins relationships for you for a long time, in the sense of you're going to have trust issues. You're not going to put yourself out there like you should. But I want to give you the analogy of the roller coaster. Have you heard that one before with me?
Haven't been keeping up.
Okay. Well, it's a lot safer on the ground, but you don't have fun on the ground. You have fun on the roller coaster. And life's all about getting on the roller coaster. And if you don't put yourself in that line, you might throw up at the end. You might get your head chopped off by a low pillar, but at the end of the day, you got to get on the roller coaster, or you're just standing on the ground the rest of your life. So I would definitely take some time. You're 17, be single for a little bit. This is when you should be single. But in the future, understand that, one, as you get older, people aren't shittier, or they stay shitty, but they're better at it. They're not like this. And as you get older, you'll figure out more, what you actually want and how to attract people that you actually enjoy. So
Okay.
these are the moves you need to make. All right.
One more thing. This is a little thing advice. So I haven't talked to her in a month.
Wait, you're like going in and out. Did you turn down your mic?
Yeah.
All right, turn it back up while you talk.
Okay. So is this better?
Yeah.
So yeah, I haven't talked to her ever since we broke up. But the thing is, I start school in 3 days, and we are both in the theater production class, which means I'm going to be seeing her every single day for the school year.
Mm-hmm. That's just bad. Like, there's no advice I can give you on that.
Okay.
But you could be the bigger person in the sense that don't, like, she might try and be shitty to you, other people might make fun of you, but at the end of the day, you were wronged, and that was just a shitty person that came into your life. So if we keep it on that level, if someone makes fun of you for this shit, be like, well, she's the problem, not me. I'm a great person. And if she tries to get you jealous or she tries to make you upset for some reason because that's how she's coping with it, you seem like you have an even keel head. You're already trying to get out of a relationship. She has no power over you. Like, be like, wow, you're shitty about it then. You're still shitty about it now. That's crazy. Walk away.
Okay.
But this is what high school is. You're trapped in a room with people you don't like for 4 years. So it's really good because once you get out, you realize that life's not like that, but it builds skills and how to deal with bullshit. So listen to what I say. You'll be fine.
All right.
All right, my
Thank
guy.
you, Father.
No problem. Bless your heart. All right. So that echo was crazy. Have you guys ever heard of Speech Jammer? Because I'm going to show you what Speech Jammer is. Don't mind me. Speech Jammer is, I'm going to turn down desktop audio real quick. Speech Jammer is a thing that plays your voice back right. I can't do it. Hold on. Speech Jammer, it's going to fuck me up. Speech Jammer is a thing. Do you guys know what Speech Jammer is? I've never tried Canes. Speech Jammer is a thing where if you play your voice on a delay right after you start talking, it fucks up the human brain. And that's what I was just experiencing. That's why I was more stern and I was trying to get through sentences because the echo is insane. So I just want to show you what it does. I'm going to try and read the chat as fast as possible with the Speech Jammer on. And we're going to go, okay. Yes, this is brutal. Fuck, I got to turn it up. Okay. I love you, Dad. I do know. Mick, I got plug in your headphones. Allow the fuck. I like a big booties. It helps with my stutter. I don't know why. It just makes you sound insane. PP. How's it going, broski? It's fucked up. I hate it. All right, that's enough of that. But if you want to have some fun, play Speech Jammer when you're drunk with your friends. Anyways. Popstar Trishy. Welcome. Hello? Oh, sorry, I gotta turn up desktop audio. Here we go.
Oh, okay. So, wow. I'm actually really surprised that I got it. But I'm a little nervous.
You're
Sorry.
fine. This is like whatever, we don't have that many viewers. Don't worry about it. It's just me and you. Go ahead.
Okay, so I kind of have two stories, but I'm going to start with I'm going to try to make them both quick. So this first one, I had this guy friend, we'll call him Johnny, and people warned me not to be his friend because he was really toxic or whatever, but I don't know. I thought he was a good person or whatever, so I continued being friends with him, and in the end, yeah, he's not a great person, and I'm trying to cut him off, but I just don't know how. And I feel like right now, the way I'm doing it, I feel really shitty. Like, how to explain it? I feel like I'm going about it in the wrong way, and I'm hurting his feelings, which I don't want to do, even though he's not a good person. I know how it feels to, like, I don't know, people not want to talk to you or, like, be put in a position where uh, you're sad or whatever. So I wouldn't want him to feel like that, but I just don't know how to cut him off without, you
Why
know.
is he a toxic person? Let's start there.
Oh, he, sorry, I'm shaking. He makes a lot of comments about me. Like, I can't go through a conversation with him without feeling bad about myself. Like, he just says a lot of unnecessary things. Like, for our class trip, we went to Ottawa, and I was in a I was in a bit of a bad mood. Like, I had a rough week, and going to Ottawa, the teacher, she planned it really badly, but it was like no downtime, so I was a little cranky. And I don't know, usually when you see a person who's not really feeling the best, the average person would try to cheer them up. But no, he decided to say mean things to me and stuff. And later on, when I asked him why he was being so mean to me in Ottawa, he's like, "Yeah, 'cause you're cranky and I thought you deserved it." So that kind of put me off. I'm like, I think I'm done with this.
Yes. So if he's not cautious and aware of your feelings, why should you be cautious and aware of his feelings?
Uh, well, we're also going to the same high school, and I'm like, I don't want to make things awkward. Like, the temptation to block him on everything's really strong, but I don't want to do that and then have to go back in September and he's like, "What happened?" Because I told him, I said, if you continue like this, because he's not just mean to me, he's mean to a lot of other people. And at one point, I told him, like, I genuinely will not be friends with you in high school if you continue acting like this, because I don't want to do that. And he said, okay, I'll find new people. That kind of hurt me, but he, he
Trish,
has a lot of insecurities and stuff.
this,
So I'm like, I don't know.
do you listen to J. Cole, Trish?
I don't know how you knew that.
Do you know that one song that says "Don't save her"? What's the next?
Yeah,
What's the next line?
she don't want to be saved.
Don't save her. She don't
I
want to
do
be
want to be
saved. Not
saved.
you, dummy. The fucking kid.
Oh,
You're doing everything to give this kid a chance. He's not. People keep giving him chances, that's why he's not changing. Because he's a bad person. And I know he's got insecurities, but this is not how you manage it. It's not your job to teach him how to manage insecurities. You're in high school. There's not one goddamn kid in those hallways that is not brimming with insecurity. That's what high school is. And if he handles it in a toxic manner, that's not your fault. And it's not your fault to handle it. It's not your fault to even be around it. It's not your job. And
okay.
I know you don't want the drama. I'm fully aware of that. But
Yeah.
this kid is drama. He is. That's who he is. So if he's bringing that to you, if you shut it down, there's going to be one big drama instead of 90,000 dramas throughout your high school career.
Hmm.
So, you could soft launch it and slowly stop talking to him. And then over time, you don't have to block him, but I'm sure if he doesn't get the hint after a while, then you can block him. Or you can just go full out. Either way, this kid does not deserve to be in your life until he figures shit out. And you owe it to yourself and the people around you. Keep him out until he figures it out. Maybe he never will. That's why people fucking end up living in their hometowns their whole lives. Not saying there's something wrong with that, but some people, they don't have a choice. Because they can't hold down a job because they're an asshole. And they can't make new friends because they're an asshole. So they sit at the same bar and smoke the same pack of cigarettes and drink the same beer every fucking night till they figure it out. Sometimes they don't. And it's not your job to help him figure it out. He has to figure it out by himself.
Okay.
Okay, Trish?
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
My this one, I just have a question. So there's this guy that well, yeah, I play flag football and he was on my team or whatever. And he asked me for my Snapchat, which I don't have, right? So then he
Right.
asked me for my number. And I didn't have my phone on me, and I do not know my phone number. So I'm like, oh, sorry, I don't have that. And then after he asked me for my Instagram. So after all that, uh, he took like 3 weeks to add me back on Instagram, which was weird or
Okay.
whatever. And then, and also in person, he's really talkative and he's really nice. But then after, on like through text, he's really dry and I'm carrying the whole conversation on my back. And so like I don't want to seem desperate, but I don't know how to talk to him
Well,
without like, you know.
first of all, asking for Snapchat, first off, is hoe
Yeah.
activity. It's hoe activity. Okay? That's a big red
Okay.
flag in my book, and it should be a big red flag in a lot of people's book. That is, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And plus, you said he's really cute?
No, I said he was really nice in
Nice.
person. Like he was the one that came and talked and spoke to me first. Like I'm really socially awkward and yeah, it kind of gives me anxiety to talk to strangers, but he came and talked to me first and stuff.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah, sorry, through text, he doesn't talk
Okay.
really.
Well, not I hate to bring in gender roles to this conversation, right? But I'm going to do it to you. You're the girl in the situation, and you are to be chased. That's usually how it goes. And I think that when you put in a lot of the effort, it's either a hindrance to him because it's just easy for him. You know, what's the point? Why am I going to put an effort if she's already there? Or two, he's just an idiot and he doesn't understand what he has. So either way, I'm going to give you the same advice I gave the other person. Give it a week. Drop him for a week. See what happens. Then you can go back. But I think he's just either really bad. First of all, I hate the term bad texter. People get away with that bullshit, and it's the worst fucking thing on earth. Bad texter. What does that mean? It just means you don't put effort in. That's what bad texting is. I hate. Oh, I'm a bad texter. No, you're not. You're just lazy. You can put. Have you ever had a conversation? Do that, but in text form. It's fucking ridiculous. So if he's not putting the effort, right?
Hmm.
Probably either thinks he's got it in the bag or he's just kind of being a dick. Either way, take a week off, see how he acts. Because I'm sure things will change pretty quickly.
Okay.
Or is the chance that he's just not that into you, but I mean, he approached you and he talked really nice things to you, so I don't know why you wouldn't, at least have some.
Yeah, that's what has me confused.
Yes, so I think he thinks he has it in the bag, but he's just being a tool about it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
All right, Trish, I helped you out really well on two things. I want you to
You
enact both of
did.
them, okay?
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
Bless your heart.
You too.
Bye. My hair looks like shit today. Who keeps saying it looks good? Mustache still looks too much. I can't fix that. I'm not gonna get plugs in the middle of my mustache, and I'm not shaving it because this has become an icon at this point. My father says take a week off. Does he mean like ghost him? Yeah, kinda. Kinda, yes. Don't text him for a week. Huge Santa or hung Santa. God, I wish I didn't read that. Hello. Ho ho ho. Father, you should try say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious with the speech jammer. I'd rather die.
Hello, Father.
Hello. What is up with your goddamn username, bro?
I'm sorry, I have no creativity.
No, that's pretty creative. It's just wild. But go ahead.
All right. So I started high school this year, and I met this girl. We hit it off, and after a while, we went on a one-week trip with friends. And by then, already had caught feelings. Am I going to?
No.
All right, speed.
We're hitting all the notes. Don't worry about it.
All right. So by then I had told only one dude, my closest friend, and we were going to have a dance like the last day of said trip. So I had planned to ask her to dance and ask her out. So yeah, the day of the dance, a couple hours before, my friend decides to tell everyone, my class, the entire class, and the other two ones that came along.
Right.
Even the teachers knew. Like I had no fucking chance. And apparently, she didn't even give an answer. He asked if she was interested, and she apparently just left. No answer.
Mm.
So after the trip, shit became awkward.
Yeah.
And the last day of school, she and her group friend just kept passing by me and my friend group talking about going on a date. And afterwards, when I was leaving with my friends, they were just looking at me, and they called my friend over. She's a tomboy. She doesn't hang out with other girls. And they were clearly talking about me. My friend was looking between me and her.
Mm-hmm.
And afterwards, when I was about to leave, she called me over, but I said no because I was about to hang out with my friends. And now the look of sadness in that girl's eyes is engraved in my mind, and I can't get over her.
Okay. Well, you're about to start this next year, right?
Yeah, in a month or
This is
so.
this is wow, really? You guys start late. No, I guess it's September. Anyways, um, this is a saga, not a story, right? There's gonna be a lot of parts
Yeah,
to this.
kind of.
That's what high school
So
is.
I want to know if the friendship is salvageable and if I even have a chance in the first place.
I think you got to let the dust settle first. I mean, that was a lot of pressure on both of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A good lesson of this is that you got to learn, and it's something that people don't ever learn. But it's one of those things where if you have a crush on someone or you have good feelings about them, that's between you and that person. Because everybody talks, and it ruins a lot of things. Even if you think it's a good friend, that good friend could just tell their good friend, and then it
Yeah.
spreads like wildfire. They don't think they're doing anything wrong, but it just gets around. And I don't think that other friend was a good person by asking her straight up either. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? A lot of things were moving. And she called you over. She looked really sad. And it's weird. It's weird right now. But having the emotional maturity, which I don't know if you have, but we can fake it, of going back into the school the next year, and either, approaching her, being friendly, just being how you doing. And then if catch the vibe, if she's being weird or whatever, you could just have a conversation later in the day or later in the week or whatever. Just being like, hey, I know things got weird last year. A lot of things happened, but I think we can move through this. Like, let's. You're a really cool person. Of course, I'm gonna catch feelings for something like that. But if you're not interested, that's absolutely fine. I just, I told something I shouldn't, and it spread around. Just say how you feel and say the situation. If you have to write it out the night before, do it. That'll help you. It's like studying for a test. But get your thoughts clear and concise and break it down for her. And if once you do that, it's especially at your age, if you say something clear and concise about your feelings, people are like, it's like they just saw a car crash. Like they're like, oh, okay. And if you say it clear enough and they don't have any questions, then it's their turn to say their feelings. And then it's just, she might just stare at you, but you got what you need to say out. And then she'll think it's really genuine because you're being really genuine. And then she'll take it from there. But just say how you feel, man. Honestly.
All right. Thank you.
There's
Thank you, Father.
nothing can go wrong in that situation. The only thing that can go wrong is she's really mean about it. And then in that case, she's not a great person. So just say what you feel.
And my reputation goes to shit.
Dude,
That's the worst scenario.
that's the craziest thing about you high school boys, dude. The reputation of what? You went after a girl and it went wrong?
My friend group, they're gonna fucking hate me.
Because you went after a girl?
Yeah, that's how judgmental kids are in my country.
What country are you in?
Luxembourg.
Wow.
They do not forget stuff.
Okay. So are your friends going after girls?
No.
Oh. That's strange. The kids who don't try are making fun of the kid who does?
Yes.
That's weird, don't you think? Don't you think that they're being the pussies? Don't you think that they're being the wimps?
I think so, yes. They don't.
Well, dude, that is the best comeback of all time. And they can all give you shit for that. First of all, if they're giving you shit for that for a very long time, you can tell them to fucking suck it. You can always find new friends. But at the end of the day, they're the wimps. Like, you guys aren't fucking trying. You could drop that bomb on them. It's hard to get a girl. It's a lot easier to sit at home and sit on Discord and play video games with the boys and talk your shit. You're trying. Dude, you're going to have a girlfriend before all these dorks if they're being pussies like that. Fuck them. You're better than, I know it's a lot, and I know you want to keep your friends, but at the end of the day, dude, you're being better than them. You're trying. You're trying to have relationships. They're all dorks. These kids are fucking dorks. They're all, what are we, sophomores? Whatever you call it, year 11s, year 9s, year 10s, whatever. They're not getting it done. You're making attempts. And if you keep it up, plus, this girl kind of seemed like she smiled. She was sad you didn't come over. At the very least, she wants to be friends with you. Like, I don't think it's going to go that bad. And if it does, you're still trying to make an attempt. Fuck these kids.
I'll try.
Okay, bro. I'm telling
I'll
you.
give you an update.
Please
Right.
do. Bless your heart, Hung Santa.
Thank you.
I got it. I'm going to jot down the time of that situation because I want to put that on TikTok because Jesus Christ, these fucking kids. Probably 40 minutes in. 40 minutes in. Go get it. Is this personal issue, father? No, that's just stupid. Kids are stupid, and if I that always makes me upset. Like that, I had good friends in high school. Like they wouldn't make fun of you. It was an all boys school, first of all, and second of all, if you got dicked on by a girl, you just tried something and swung and missed. I was hanging out with the hockey kids, so we all had kind of the same mentality. But when kids are like, "Oh, you got rejected," it's like, dude, you have fucking SpongeBob underwear. You are sitting at home. Your mom makes you lasagna. You have no chance with a girl. I'm trying. I never got when kids get good grades too. Like, oh, what a fucking nerd. Fuck it, they're trying. I didn't get good grades, but I would never make fun of a kid for getting good grades. Kids will just pick on anything that they can possibly do. It's all made up, and the points don't matter. YOLO, how you doing? I'll give you a second.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, father.
What's going on?
What? Just mute my screen. Uh, so I just wanted some advice and I wanted to vent as well.
Okay.
So basically, I have like a pretty big friend group from where I am, but my school is almost 13 miles away.
Okay.
So traveling back and forth, I can't do that while most of my friend group is over there. And because of that, two parts of the friend groups were made. One where the quote unquote uncool kids are basically me who is far away and people who they don't like, and the cool kids who they are pretty close by and they were friends before quarantine.
Okay.
So this situation got really fucked up, and how should I phrase this? Basically, some kind of a rivalry began between us people who live far away and those people who lived close by. Uh, I, as a dumbass, uh, posted a pic. One of my friends, like we have a small group before we were starting the beach, where we all used to go to the gym. Uh, One of my friends was trying very hard to gain a lot of muscle, but he wasn't able to, even though he was eating almost 10,000 calories while being 50 kgs.
Damn.
So uh, I'm clear, right?
You're what?
I'm clear, right? I because you weren't saying anything.
No. I said damn. Go ahead. Keep going.
Okay, yeah. Uh, so uh, shit. That's basically about it. And I, as a petty guy, who sent him a picture of a really buff dude who had a lot of muscles, uh, like just to taunt him, like, oh, you can't do this. Now, it's been a week since I've done that, and obviously my situation with him has deteriorated to nothing.
Right. Well,
So I feel really guilty, and the 3 a.m. thoughts are just too bad to handle.
which friend group did you lose? Did you lose the close one or the far one?
The far one, obviously.
Okay. Well, listen. That's hard to do. So I went to Catholic school my whole life, and all my schools were at least 30 minutes away from me, usually 45, and with traffic. So it was always an issue for me in terms of friends. Like my best friend, Connor Whitman, who's now my roommate, he lived by car with no traffic 45 minutes away from me. And we would hang out every weekend and almost every day. And we would just make the trip. But it was one of those things where making friends is really fucking hard when people are really far away. And it's hard to keep those connections if you're not putting the. I didn't have a choice, so I kept the effort up. But if you don't have the time, you're screwed. Those friends will fade away. And in high school, which you're in, right?
Yeah, I'm going into my 11th, which is a milestone in my country.
Okay. So whenever you're in high school, you know,
Yeah,
you slowly start to lose friends. That's just how it happens. And trying to live this double life, that was not going to keep up in the first place, my guy. I'm telling you right now. It's good to keep a lot of
yeah,
friends, but when you have, to quote Joey Diaz, you got 3 strong friends, you could take over a country. So it's better to focus on the ones you
mm,
really like. If those other ones aren't working out, they're not working out. If they're being shitty, they're being shitty. You focus on the people you really enjoy, the ones that are close to you, and you build up those bonds. I don't think you should have been
mm.
shitty to them. I don't think you should have said that
Yeah, yeah,
meme, but
yeah.
you make mistakes. You still have friends. Focus on the ones you got right now.
Okay.
Okay?
Uh, and yeah, and the other thing is the close friends. almost all of them are being shifted like to 100 kilometers away.
How far is that in America? In 100 kilometers? I would say like what,
Oh,
250
about like
miles?
one 150-ish miles.
Okay, that's tough.
So yeah, it is. It's like an hour flight away.
Listen,
So
this is gonna
uh,
sound so corny.
basically,
Listen,
it does.
it's gonna work out. You're gonna have
Yeah.
friends. No matter how far they move away, you might find new people. They might come back. At the end of the day, it seems big and scary right now, but I bet a year from now you're gonna be as happy as you are right now. Maybe happier. Things move fast when you're a kid, dude, and you're worrying about things you can't control, which is silly. You can never control all these
Okay.
things. And once you start worrying about not controlling these things, you get a lot of anxiety and you get really upset. Things are out of your control right
Mm.
now. Just enjoy the things you have. And I promise you, I don't really I was about to say I don't believe in God, I'm a priest. I don't, believe in the universe. If you have positive energy about these things, I really think things are going to work out for you in the long run. Just focus on the friends you have right now. And once they move away, you might be a little lonely. You'll be more inclined to find new people. It's going to work out. Just don't worry about these things, all right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yo.
Uh, yeah. So the second one, which I just wanted to vent out. Uh, so during what is essentially prom for us. Oh, one second. During what is essentially prom for us, I didn't have a date or anything. I didn't really consider myself to think I'll go get a date. But during dance, I saw this girl who looked really nice. And I told my friends about it, and they were like, "Oh, just go ask her for a dance during when the slow dance event happens." So I did. She said yes immediately, which is surprising because I would give myself a 5, and she was like a 9.
Okay.
So, uh, and all my friends were shocked as well because they didn't expect her to say yes.
Well,
So, uh, we were all just, and then the dance happened. It was for like 5 minutes. Probably my first female interaction where we were just holding hands, which is crazy to think about. And it was a really sweet moment, and I really liked it. After the dance, she went to the bathroom because it was almost the end of the party, and everybody had curfew. So uh, she went to the bathroom. I waited for her. I wanted to ask her like, oh yeah, I hope it was uncomfortable, stuff like that,
right.
so that it wasn't awkward between us after that. And then late, she said, no, everything's fine. I asked her, oh, that's great. And I was like, I haven't seen you in school. Apparently, she went through like a massive glow up during quarantine. And she became like when I remember, she was like a 6 to a
Wow.
complete 10, 100%.
Wow.
And her clothing choices were also amazing. So that also made to my appeal.
Well, I'm glad to hear that for her. I'm glad to hear it for you.
Yeah.
Nothing came out of it.
Uh, Yeah, so after that, at night time, I texted her, oh, that was great, thanks. And then she didn't text me immediately. I knew not immediately, sorry. Like, not after 2 hours or something. So I'm like, okay, she doesn't want to talk right now, that's fine. And she might be tired. I just gave myself that excuse. And then waited the next day. She did respond the next day, like afternoon time. And she was like, okay. So I waited another hour because I didn't want to seem desperate. And then I responded to her, okay, thanks, great. Do you mind if we share contact? Just to know to see if I have a chance. She said, yeah, sure, we did share contacts, but then later on, my one of my close friends, he's like you could say he talks to every single girl. He's a gossip guy instead of the gossip girl. So he said that she didn't like the dancing part
This is
during prom.
okay. So here's the thing, dog. This happens so many times. I've heard this story so many times on this show. Once you get a really pretty girl to dance with you at the dance, right? If you
Yeah.
get that done, that's the end of it. That's the new rule. All right? They could just be nice to
Okay.
you, or they could actually really like you, but you'll figure that out at school. The prom night's the prom night. End on a high note. You dance with the girl, you say, oh, that was great, I'll see you later, and then that's the end of it. No reason to continue on. It plays it cool in your mind, and it also, like, maybe she'll start thinking better about you, whatever the hell you gotta do, then you'll talk about it in school. But the new rule is for you and for everyone else in this chat. If you get a dance with a really pretty girl, drop it. Just walk away. You won. You did it. All your boys were hyping you up. You said it was magical. You held hands for a little bit. It was adorable. You won. And you don't know, there's a lot of pressure after that moment for a girl, right? Because now you expect
Yeah.
something out of it. And she might have just been doing it because she thought it was fun. It's the dance. You might as well dance with somebody. She might be doing it to be nice, like a charity case. I'm not saying you're a charity case, but in those situations, it's better just to assume she was having her fun. Because then when you walk away, you don't lose anything. And if you shoot your shot later, it doesn't ruin the moment. So just in the future, if you get a really good opportunity, sit on it, sleep on it, okay?
Okay, yeah, got it. I will not act hasty.
Yeah, don't act hasty. Good point. Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
okay.
Bless your heart, Johan.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. And I'm hoping I'm the first person from India on this channel.
Yes, you definitely are the first person to call in from India. Yes.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
No
Thank you, Connor.
problem, bro. Have a good one. I'm gonna get some water. Have you ever considered making your Twitch alerts like subs and stuff, just doing a random act in front of a green screen popping out somewhere? I feel like it would fit your vibe super well. Just you doing a random act, like a little jig. Possibly. Give me a sec. The stream's it's not almost over. We still got like 30 minutes. One sec. I gotta get some water because I'm dying.
It doesn't have to be a bad day, though I am not great. Even though he left me undelivered the night of our date. My buddy is single and he is not doing well. But we'll all feel better at the ringing of our church bell. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14 times. He will forgive you for all your simping crimes. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. We're the down bad patrollees.
All right, we're back. Up next, this guy. Hello. No.
Hi.
Hi. What can I do for you?
Oh, sorry. So yeah, I have a little issue with myself because I feel like a bad person for it,
Okay.
honestly. So it's not like me. Okay, wait. Let me gather myself. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So I have an issue with like dating, like everyone, sorry. And I can fall in love with guys. Like I had sometimes very hard crushes on guys, then we went on dates and it was fine until they got serious in a way, you could say.
Yep.
Because then instantly all my feelings kind of dropped, and I always felt horrible because I had feelings. I genuinely did. But then as soon as everything got serious, like everything shut down, and in my brain just activated a kind of protocol. Okay, you need to behave like this to be a girlfriend and to show love and to be a good partner in a way.
Mhm.
Even like with people that completely accepted me, it went like that. And I just don't know. And I only had one girlfriend, and it wasn't like that, but I only had one girlfriend. So I don't know if I even can love a person, and
So
I'm scared.
it's okay. So listen, what's your name?
I prefer Bene.
Bene. I am exactly like you. Like the past 7 years of my life have been exactly like your problem. Like it's obviously for me was more of a commitment thing than anything, but it's scary. And like you said, like there's like okay, I'm happy being single and I love all the aspects of a relationship before it gets serious. You know what I mean? Like you're doing cute things, you're hooking up, you're kissing, you watch a movie together, you might meet some of their friends, but once it becomes real, then there's what's the word I'm looking for here? There are obligations to being in a relationship. You know what I mean? And those are scary and they're hard and it's work. Like, why would you want to do that? And that would always hold me back. That and commitment. Those are the two things. Because I won't even get a tattoo. Because I just get so scared of getting locked into something that I don't enjoy. And then I talk to my therapist. And I'm not going to say I'm a therapist, but I'm just going to tell you what my therapist said, and we'll go from there. I don't want to claim that I'm going to
Okay.
fix your brain, but at the end of the day, the one thing she said to me was, because the biggest reason I didn't want to be in a relationship and I would lose feelings is because I know it's either going to get married or it's going to end. And those two things scare the shit out of me. And the way she explained it is, why are you so obsessed with what's going to happen? Why can't you just be there? Like, being in a relationship, it's not end all be all. Like, it's like buying a puppy. Like, the puppy's going to die. We all know that.
No.
Yes, the puppy's going to die. But those 14 to 18 years you're going to have with that goddamn dog are going to be the best years of that dog's life and your life. It's not about how it's going to end. It's about having the puppy. It's about being in the relationship. It's about loving. And that's what it's all about. And getting shut down, even if you don't, like, you feel like those things are fading, it's kind of a trick your brain's playing on you to keep you safe. It's shutting everything down. I suggest to you to gotta go for it the next time you're up, because you're waiting on this big emotional roller coaster that it's not gonna be there until you put yourself in that situation. A lot of the times people think that, like, nowadays at least, you get a girlfriend and you jump into it because, oh my god, the way she walks, the way she talks, I need to be with this person. No, dating is to find out if you do want to be. Falling in love, to me, and to a lot of people, I don't know who said this, but falling in love is having someone in your life so often that you can't imagine it without them. And you don't want them to leave. That's what love is. You love your parents. You love your siblings. Whatever the fuck. You love your grandparents. It's the same thing when you love a girl. Or a boy. Whatever the fuck. It's just, you want them in your life, and you don't want them to leave. And it's very important. And it's not this explosion inside. Sometimes it is for fucking some people. But if you put yourself in the situation and you push through all the anxiety of having a relationship, it'll be fun and it'll be what you want. You just have to go for it. That's what I did. And I'm having a great time.
Mm. Yeah, I understand. I just don't think that that's really it, because, like, the kissing and making, like, as soon as that starts, it's like shut down
Oh!
for me.
Oh, I miss
It's like
okay, I miss
the
what did you
like the second date, like the first date is always like kind of cool, kind of nice. Okay, we're talking, and then the second date comes around, and like I feel like not myself. I feel like I'm looking at third person at myself while not just trying to be something I don't know. While I also know that I can be myself. Like, I don't feel pressured to not be myself. It's just I don't know why, but I do that. And my sister said she has kind of the same thing with guys, like that we crush on them, but as soon as they're like, yeah, I think I like you too, we're like, oh, okay, bye, you look great, ciao.
Okay. All right. So there's obviously, excuse me one sec.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I had something in my throat. There's obviously definitely some underlying issues here in terms of, self-confidence and self-esteem, it seems like. Where you feel like if you're yourself, it's not going to work out. It's being in a relationship is being almost the most vulnerable you possibly can be. Kissing, you're being the most vulnerable. Anything, any kind of physical contact as well as relationship contact, like, you're being vulnerable. And it seems like you're shutting yourself off because it's scary. Right?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not going to be able to solve these issues for you, but acknowledging you have them is a big first step.
I didn't expect you to solve this. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not upset with you at all, Betty. It's just,
Okay.
at the end of the day, it's one of those things where you're shutting down, and there's a reason why you're shutting down. You have to figure it out. Because if you don't know where the off button is, or if you figure out where the off button is, you can stop pushing it. You just got to figure out what is making you shut down. Because you're attracted to these people, right?
Yeah.
So it's not you know what you like. It's not like an asexual situation or an aromantic
No.
situation. Maybe it's aromantic. Is that what I'm thinking of? I don't know. There's so many things. I'm not the best at this, but at the end of the day,
No, it's fine.
there's an off button, and you're figuring out what pushes it. And I think it might be the
Mm,
fact that you're afraid to kind of bear witness, kind of show up and be yourself, and you're afraid of judgment and what people are going to think of that.
mm.
That's what I'm getting. Where are you from?
I'm from Germany.
God damn. It's so crazy. I've never left the Americas, the continental United States.
Yeah.
So
German
it's
guys are scary.
can you say something in German for me? Say something really sweet. I just baked you a loaf of bread.
Okay, wait. Ich habe dir gerade ein Brot gebacken.
Like, it sounds like you're angry at me. Like, that was very genuine and sweet. it's a very harsh language. I think it's a really cool sounding language, but like, no matter what you say, I'm always worried that you're mad. Regardless, I get why it can be scary, but I think that once you figure out what's causing this, you'll go into it. I do suggest therapy. I don't know how therapy is in your country. We're having a mental health boom.
Good.
Good. It's good. I know that.
We have a really good system, in my opinion, yes.
Good.
It can still use some work, but it's good.
They all can. I mean, it's better than America's. So I would suggest,
Probably.
at the very least, do some Zoom calls with therapists because they can really dig deeper. I don't. Oh, what the fuck just happened?
I don't know.
1 second. The stream just died. I gotta.
Alright.
Oh God. Why?
What's up?
Right when you get in. 1 second. Let me try and reboot the stream.
Oh, great.
Oh no, it's going.
All
Hold on. Wait for it to catch up.
right, yeah.
Hold on. I'm waiting for people to say, I'm not muted. I'm not muted. I know everyone's saying the audio's down. Maybe it'll come back together.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna wait for the chat to. It's still no sound? Oh Christ.